Okay. Hello, Sheila. How are you today?
Hi, Danielle. I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. And thank you for allowing me to record this portion of our interview. So, in our chat, we discussed a little bit about your experience. And I understand that you were or are a licensed realtor, as well as an office administrator, as a licensed real estate realtor. You've done reception work. So I'd love to just give you the floor and let you tell me a little bit about the work that you've been doing.
Okay, sounds good. Yes, as you mentioned, I have been working as a licensed realtor for the last 6 or 7 years, um, working with buyers and sellers, a lot of customer service work there, a lot of research, a lot of organization, scheduling, and just building up rapport with clients and, being able to work with them and have them trust me with one of the biggest decisions of their life. Um, so I think that goes a long way. In my previous position, I did work as an administrator for a real estate company. I was the first contact there. I managed multi-line phone systems. I organized all the office transaction files from start to finish, assisted other agents in the office. I worked with title companies and sign companies and scheduling and um, yeah, all kinds of things there. um,
All right, great. So let's see here. Real estate, customer service admin. And we talked a little bit briefly about a position that I am hiring, well, a couple positions that I'm hiring. So you did talk about, answering phones and customer service, obviously, in either position, that's something that is very important. Um, Tell me about a time maybe when you were acting as a realtor, working as a realtor, and maybe things didn't go as planned. How do you turn that around?
well, it seems like in real estate, every day something doesn't go as planned. And so I have just learned to roll with the punches and get to the bottom of what the issue is and solve it. If there's a way to solve it, I will find it and, you know, keep the transaction flowing. I pride myself in that. I work hard for my customers and clients. And so whenever there is an issue, I guess, but in a nutshell, I would find the bottom line and solve the issue.
Okay, great. And so tell me about like your skills when it comes to administrative roles. So we talked about customer service, phones. What about typing, computer skills? Tell me a little bit about that.
I'm very confident in my typing and computer skills. Um, I learn new programs fairly quickly, so I'm not shy to dive into something on the computer. Um, I enjoy doing research on the computer, so I feel that's a strong skill. Um, I'm very organized and methodical, so I tend to set up systems and work that way.
All right, great. And then for one of the positions that we did talk about, it does require some knowledge of permitting. And so with your real estate experience, have you ever had to assist a client with any type of permit issues or calling out to maybe one of the permit offices locally here in Volusia County?
Well, I would more so do it for research. If I was listing a property, I would research and see if there had been permits pulled for certain, additions and things like that. With clients, I've had to go back and check the history and see if there were permits pulled for things that were added, so that they know that things were done properly and safely. And so um,
Okay, so like more of a
Yeah.
basic process, understanding of what permits are, why someone would need one, and how
Yeah.
to look that up.
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool.
And working with inspectors as well, when building inspectors point things out, then it gives us, a starting point of what we should be looking for in certain areas. So, a lot of times we'd have to do research there as well.
Okay, great. And I would also like to point out that as being a local realtor here in Volusia County, I'm sure you're very familiar with the different cities and where things are and such, and the names
Yes,
of the buildings and such. Okay, great.
yes, yes.
Inspectors to identify. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop this part of the interview, but don't go anywhere. We got a few more things to chat about for both positions. Thank you.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go ahead and stop that.